Hey everyone, what is going on? Samurai Solo here. We are back with EA Sports UFC 3, and I think today what we're going to do is get 3 fights in with Junior Dos Santos, and then 3 fights in with Jose Aldo. I feel like using those two of my favorite fighters to use in the game. Even though I don't play featherweight too much anymore, I've already said that every time because of Max Holloway, but I feel like using Aldo. But first fight here, we're facing Isaac Frost, and you have to be very careful with Frost because he is a rock machine. He can hurt you like nobody's business. Although this guy is using him pretty weird so far. See him hanging back a lot right now. With Frost, I would say you want to pressure. You don't have to. That doesn't mean you have to throw 100 strikes and keep constantly throwing, but just make the player uncomfortable. He's kind of like hanging back and then throwing. I'm going to try to work the body here like I just did there. When I see opportunities for body kicks or anything, any kind of body strike really. And I'm going to try to protect my head there because I don't want to get in a firefight with Frost. See? Couple quick body hooks. And you see, even this early on in the fight, I have a slight stamina advantage. Nice movement by him, but it's weird using Frost like that. But it worked for him, made me miss.
Very good defense on display here. Very good block. Outstanding kick there by JDS. Tagged him.
There we go. In and out with my strikes. And if he wants to change the tables and start pressuring crazy, that's fine with me too. I kind of want him to do that and throwing kind of crazy strikes so I can try to make a miss. Waste that stamina. There we go. Like missed on that overhand. Oh, he caught me with that. Yeah, I got to remember Frost is so big. He has such a big reach too. I think I'm out of range of strikes, and I'm not even close to being out of range. I'll keep that one in mind.
Dos Santos gets caught by the inside leg kick. A few more, and that'll leave him off. He landed that punch flush.
Yeah, I don't want to use too much head movement because he's not really throwing anything like. He's not throwing like, you know what I mean? Like people have certain combos they throw usually in this game. I don't see him throwing anything. He's just kind of just whatever to me. See, like he's leading with a rear hook. Like who does that? You don't see players doing that. And then when he's kind of close in, he doesn't have like, okay, I'm going to throw, jab, uppercut, hook, or 1, 2, 3, or something like that. It's just whatever. And at the heavyweight division, if I try to use my head movement and I mistime it, that's extra damage, vulnerability damage. And with someone as powerful as Frost, if he was making a very obvious like hook spam, you see the stats there. We threw pretty much the same number of strikes, but we outlanded him very nicely, and we threw like 13 less 6 strikes too on top of that, and still landed a few more. So even though there was no rock on either side, that was definitely our round. He's gonna have to change tactics, I think, because we're gonna get him here eventually.
Junior Dos Santos is a great boxer with lethal power in his hands. He's ended his first 5 UFC fights with huge knockouts, and 4 of those were in the first round. All of those are blocked. Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb.
Double that up. We ate a hook on the exit, but that's okay. Oh, he caught me coming in there. Very nice. Good timing on that punch there. Up, I tried to do that moving punches. Mistimed that with the camera angle there. We get a rock though on that counter right hand. Back away. We got our licks in. Let's back away. I'm not trying to go crazy. The knockout, we're gonna let it come naturally. I'm not gonna try to force it. I mean, if I rock him, I'll throw a few. If we get him, great. If not, it's okay. It'll come eventually. See what I mean? Now he's throwing crazy. That's why you have to be careful with Frost. There we go. His head health is pretty bad now. There we go. Drop him with that hook. Oh, head kick drops him. And that's going to do it. Yeah, I think when we caught him with that head kick, he was trying to throw something there. Lead head kick caught him.
Strikes all night, and it leads to his KO victory.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen.
That's how we do it with Junior, man. We had to take our time, work that body, get in and out with our strikes, and
Landed flush
we did a
on
good
the
job there.
opponent saw it coming. So a huge win.
See the stats. We saw round 1. Here's the round 2 stats right here. Yeah, pretty good for us. All right, guys. Be right back with the next one. All right, here we are facing Derek Lewis, the Black Beast. And Derek Lewis is really underrated in this game. I've used him before several times, and he's pretty solid. Like, I would think he wouldn't be for some reason, and I don't know why I thought that, but he actually is. He's underrated, at least on the feet now. You know, he's still cardio, stamina. You know, there's some stats that aren't the best for him, but his stand-up, though, is powerful. He's good on the feet. And I think he also has ground and pound. I want to say level 3. So you got to be careful there, too. This guy's doing just preemptive head movement with no rhyme or reason. I don't like players that do that because that just, for me, it just takes no skill to just randomly move your head and get out of the way of strikes. When I use head movement, I'm using it for the purpose of thinking what they're going to throw. That doesn't mean I guess right, as y'all have seen. I move into something all the time, but that's my thing. I'm thinking like, okay, they're going to throw this, so I'm going to duck or slip or whatever. Good body shot by him. He's working the body too. There we go. Rock him. See how he's doing the crazy head movement? That's all you have to do. And look at his body health already now because of that. So when you use head movement, you get hit with any kind of strike, it's extra damage done to you. And that includes your body. So if you have guys that are just rotating the stick like that when they get hurt, just hit him in the body a couple of times. Kick him in the legs a couple of times, whatever. Oh. Man, that left hook I threw didn't want to come out. I threw a final left hook to the head there. Didn't want to come out. That probably would have dropped him. Man, really risky body kick there when I was that close. Left hook straight right. Drop him with a spin kick. Yeah, he knew how to go into the body there. Oh, big uppercut. And a 1-2, and that's it for him. Yeah. That's literally all you have to do, guys, if guys are crazily moving their head every time like that. Hit him in the body once or twice. Does increase damage. Yeah, there's the one. The one dropped him, and then the 2 kind of caught him a little bit as he was already falling. See the stats there were big time in my favor. Let's move on to the next one. All right, here we are facing Francis Ngannou. Man, we are facing the power hitters in heavyweight. I mean, everyone in heavyweight kind of has power to an extent, but like Isaac Frost for the first fight, Derek Lewis, and now Ngannou, who's probably the most powerful with 100 power. Oh, we get a quick rock on him there. Wow. That's just one of those things sometimes where you just, like, I just got a rock and it just went in my favor. That happens in this game. Like, I mean, you can hit guys and then, you know, a punch that normally went Rocky rocks you. It just happens. Caught him with, yeah, and that's another thing. When you duck low like that, like I did there, you create kind of a shell. So when they throw a body kick, it hits your arms and it doesn't do much damage. So that's something to keep in mind too. It's good to do if you don't know if they're going to throw a body kick or a head kick, because you can duck, and if it's a body kick, you won't eat much damage, and if it's a head kick, they'll miss it. Just be careful if they have a body knee to the body, body knee obviously to the body, because it will hit your head, or a front kick to the face. If you're ducked, those will catch you. There we go. Catch him with that 1-2 coming in. Oh, and just a sudden knockout just like that. Yeah. You got to be careful going to that body a lot. Caught him with that counter uppercut. I think Junior Dos Santos uppercut is a level 4, if not level 5, but I think it's a 4, the rear uppercut. And He was caught in that vulnerability state throwing those hooks to my body. He should have just kept it at 1 or 2. Because there's just some players that are so good. The second you throw more than one hook or one body shot, they will just make you pay instantly. Boom. There it was. Man, that was just sudden, wasn't it?
Let's take a look at that again here.
Man, that was nice when you see the stats right there, guys. All right, so now it's going to be time for Jose Aldo. Be right back. All right, and here we have a mirror match for our first fight. I am on the left side, red gloves. I'm expecting Holloway's and Zabit after this. And man, I have to say, it already feels weird. Like when you play the heavier divisions a lot, especially since I just came from heavyweight and then dropping back down to a division like this where it's so much more faster and you can throw so many more strikes without having to worry about your stamina. It feels weird. And that's the thing sometimes when I play these lighter divisions too. I throw so many strikes when I'm not even meaning to, and it just happens like the heck. You're not even realizing it. Because you're not taking a huge stamina hit. That's why too.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, he found the target there. That'll work. Wow.
Good body kick by him right there. Doing some good body work here. He's throwing to the body as well too. And I'm trying to land that left hook to the body like that you've seen me do a couple of times because Aldo's left hook to the body, it's a level 4 or 5, I believe. It's one or the other. There we go. Yeah, he likes throwing that 1-2 body kick. I got to make the read on that. He's also fighting southpaw with Aldo. I guess he feels more comfortable in that position. Yep, there it is again. I gotta get the read on that. I answer it right back with the same thing. Let him know I can do it too, though. We are the same player after all. I tried to throw the rear body kick there. Didn't want to come out. Yeah, see, I'm throwing a little too much, like right there, that combo. Yeah, he hangs back and then he comes forward and just, you know, lets it rip. And so then I'm kind of having to throw it too to keep him off me. Because that's the thing with this game. You don't want to just back away so much in this game. I mean, I like trying to be more methodical sometimes too, but there's times where certain players, when they're just so aggressive at you, and if all you're doing is just backing away, and you're not giving them any reason to stop coming forward, sometimes you have to stand and plant. That doesn't mean you have to brawl with them the entire time, but you have to strike back here and there against them. Of course, he goes to the head kick now. Yeah, been going in the body there, and he went upstairs. It's been a pretty crazy round. I'm sure I've thrown a ton of strikes without. No rock on either side, but good job by both of us. See the stats here. Yeah, I threw actually more strikes than he did. Not a ton more. We did land 7 more. We threw 2 less, or we threw 2 more 6 strikes, but landed 2 more. So I mean, I'll take that. I feel like it was a close round, but I feel like I did enough to win it, but it was close. And we did some nice body damage. That's the thing to remember. We did some good body work. And as you can see, his body health where it's at right now. And it's not like I threw like 40 more. There we go. We drop him there as he stays there too long. And it's not like I threw like 40 more strikes. I threw 16 more, so it wasn't anything insane. There we go. Interrupt him with that straight right. I've been trying to get better because that straight right has nice stopping power when guys are in the middle of throwing their combos. If you can time it usually and catch them in between, you can interrupt them like that. Good catch by him. Oh, rocks me. Oh, and of course I slip right into a head kick. Of course. Of course I would. That's a guarantee in this game with me. I'm going to get hit with a head kick at some point or slip into something. And of course, as I was rocked, slipped right into the head kick. Look at that one, a knockout. Trying to fake a little too much there. We read him. Take that backside. And don't forget, Aldo has excellent grappling in this game. So don't be scared to take fights to the ground with him. He can grapple.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Nice punch by Aldo.
And that's it. Wow. Did he just give up or did he? Wow. He made that. Wow. I was expecting him to get out of that. That was quick.
Well, Joe, you knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent.
And I'm sure he's regretting going to the ground. I don't know if he just gave up or something happened there. Let me see. Was he even blocking those last few strikes?
Landed flush.
He was at first. He tried to turn in a mount, and we interrupted that animation with the hammer fist. But he was actually blocking, and it just, man, his lights just got turned out. All right, on to the next one. All right, here he is, Max Holloway. Oh boy, here we go.
Underway.
Beautiful right leg kick there.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
And see, that's the difference with Holloway and Aldo, in my opinion. I mean, anything can happen in the fight, but I'm talking about this game strictly. If you have two players that are around the same skillage level or whatever, and one's Holloway, one's Aldo, and it's a 3-round or 5-round fight for that matter too, and like even if it's more or less even, Holloway has the cardio to throw a million strikes, and Aldo that's one of his weaknesses in this game is his stamina. Up, and he throws that leg kick, that body kick, and lets me take him down. And so he can't sustain a war where Holloway can. That's where Holloway can shine in the later rounds against someone like Aldo. Blocks my crucifix.
He's doing a great job.
Ooh, that transition was slow, but we got it.
Here on the ground.
Oh, wow, really? He got that? I thought I was pre-blocking that way. Is there a little lane seed? Doesn't feel laggy. Let's go and take him back down.
3 minutes to go now.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to try to throw strikes with Max Holloway. You can tell this guy, he's so aggressive right now.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Let's put him down on the ground here and beat him up a little bit.
Nice punch to the body. And into full mount.
Nope, he was able to get that. I should have saw that coming.
Always trying to better his position.
Nope, not this time.
He's looking to attack off his back. There's a nice
Oh, Holloway doesn't have the get up into the stack guard thing. He does have stack guard, but you have to posture up first. I love this position here, side saddle. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty decent at blocking people from here. I'm not even going to look for a submission. We're going to ground and pound.
He lands a huge elbow to the head.
There we go. Now we have crucifix.
Huge elbow to the head. Elbow.
I didn't bite on any of those figs, but he was able to get out still. And he had no stamina too, so I don't even know what happened there. And now he's just spamming transitions. Whoops, didn't mean to go to north-south. I meant to get out of side saddle to get crucifix. Go and take top mount. Drop some ground and pound for the round ends.
Hip escape, nice hip escape.
Okay, yeah, I see how this guy's ground game is. So we're going to be going back to the ground when we get an opportunity.
Round 2 underway.
And you see, like, look at his stamina is at. After all that, he had like no stamina for the majority of that round on the ground. And he was still able to, he still has like a good amount of stamina recovery. I know it's Holloway, but even then, like when you have no stamina and you keep spamming transitions on the ground with literally zero stamina, you should lose lots of long-term stamina.
Protected here, excellent blocking.
I mean, I know I could have gone for a submission, but still decided to keep it up. We're going to try to get him, we're going to try to knock him out here, whether it's on the feet or on the ground.
Get that guard higher, Joe. Hands
He's still coming aggressive at me here.
Well, he might
It's a body kick. He's not going to shy away from throwing those, huh? You see his head health flashing because he's taking good damage. Yep. He threw it again for some reason. I took him down by blocking one of his body kicks in the first round, and he still kept throwing them. This time we caught that one. Oh, wow. That's how I know it's late. See, I blocked that. If I don't block him, I'll let y'all guys know. Like when my DC video, I was just really off letting guys get simple stuff on me. But that one I blocked. There we go. We get a rock. Nice uppercut by him as I was going to the body there. Man, look at that. No stamina, and he is just throwing like a maniac. Good catch by him. That's what I mean. So that's what I mean with these Holloway players, man. They can just throw. There we go. Drop him there. Slip straight into the left hook. Now we're back on top. Block that. Let's get back in the stack guard.
He's stacking him again. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Moves into full mounts. Awesome control from the top.
There we go. We blocked that. Once again, he has no stamina. Let's see if we can get him out of here. Yeah, guys, that's why I always say the ground game is a game of patience. You can't play like that. Man killed his stamina. Made it too easy for us. Because remember, I said before, when you have no stamina, it's easier to block transitions too. See the fight stats here. Yep, good stuff there. We tried. That was both rounds were definitely ours anyway, but on to the next. All right, we are facing Conor McGregor. Here he is. Yep. Conor's just so fast. I had just problems with this division just because of the speed, like I say, of it. And especially Conor, who, man, his hand speed. Look at that. Look at this guy. He's already thrown like 10 strikes.
That one hurt.
McGregor gets caught with that punch.
Left kick to the body. That kick
He's going to be throwing that body kick a lot. Okay, look out for that. Oh, I thought I was going to push him out there. Got that overhand. Got me.
Good shot.
Yeah, we might actually take this guy down too. Oh, man, I was too short with my strikes there, and that head kick caught me. I hope he gives us the taunt. Yeah, he's not going to like it in a minute here when we take him down. We're going to get him down here, guys. Good job by him there.
Very nice. Hard straight punch.
Yep, thank you for giving me that.
Looking for a single.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Ooh, I thought I blocked that one.
Now he moves to his back. He moves in a full mount.
Block that. There we go. We got that one blocked.
Here. Nice shot to the head.
Yep, that's what I figured. All right, guys, you know what? Let's go ahead and get one more bonus fight in because that doesn't even, you know what I mean? Just the way that ended. Be right back. Okay, here we're facing T-City Ortega, so obviously we got to watch out for the ground game.
Underway right here at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
I need to use Ortega.
Nice job on the defense. Another shot lands up.
Man, this guy wants to be in the pocket. Ortega has nice striking, but he's a little slow. So, I mean,
Tonight, and there's another one.
oh, nice job by him there. He caught me with that uppercut. I threw the body hook. I didn't even get greedy. I just threw one body hook. I think he just was happened to be throwing that combo. I don't think he made the read on it. And if he did, good job. So this is like the Rock'em Sock'em division right here, man. Everyone just throws. You know what? You know what? Let's brawl. I think I'm gonna have a brawl here, guys. Because I don't think he can, even though we got a rock there, I don't think he can compete with me, with Aldo, in the pocket like this. Ortega's not fast enough. He might get some strikes in here, there on me.
Nice combination.
But I think we can get him.
Beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself
Let's just have a wild, sloppy, let's throw 100+ strikes around brawl here and see who falls first. There we go. I don't like playing like that, but I can't. Oh, there he goes. He got me. Wow, he got that takedown. It's kind of surprising. And we're up. Because this guy's just gonna keep fighting this way. Watch. He's not gonna change it up. He's gonna just stay right here. Let's just stand toe to toe and just throw punches. Like if he was using, you can do that with Connor. You can do that with Holloway. I'm surprised he's using Ortega though and fighting like this with him. There he goes. Aldo's hand speed is a little bit too much for Ortega.
Both guys landing at a pretty decent clip.
Big straight punch.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. How about that shin?
That one hurt.
Oh, really doing a nice job timing his shots, staying busy in this round. Aldo's lower jaw.
There's me getting caught with the classic head kick like always. See, he's still like, and there's no change up to this guy's game now. He's gonna continue to fight like this. Like if I was using Ortega and decided to, I wouldn't fight like this with Ortega, but if I did, I would say, okay, plan B, this isn't working. Let's try to use our movement now instead and look for a takedown or something. He's catching me here and there, but it's not going to be enough. There he goes. He's down again. Another one. Bro, use your movement. There you go. Keep back away. Don't stay there. Back away. Back away. Your head is flashing already. It's just gonna. You can't play like that with Ortega, man. If you try to fight like that against Aldo, against McGregor, against Holloway, that's what's gonna happen. You can strike with Ortega. You just have to be smart about it. He has some nice moves and actually some nice striking. At first, I wanted to be technical, but then I thought, you know what? Fine. If this is how he wants to fight, let's just do it. It's fun to fight like that every once in a while. Like, we'll check the stats here. You know, I already threw like no telling what. I know it was over 100 strikes. But I'm going to go ahead and stop right here, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Yeah, you see the number of strikes I threw, but we landed a lot. But that's going to do it for this one, though. Appreciate y'all watching once again. Catch you all next time. Peace.